Big P Dog 8 here. I'm going to make a video about why I love silver and why I keep investing in silver. Here we have the year-to-date chart of the SLV 5,000 ounce contracts, and this basically determines the price we buy our silver at. So I wanted to, sorry it's quite early in the morning, so I apologise for the morning voice. So I wanted to do a comparison with other commodities that you can trade and maybe even physically buy. So I'll start by, let's look at the energy. So you've got the Brent crude oil year to date. You can see it's a closely run race, but silver's obviously up over 20% year to date. So it's outperforming Brent crude oil. What about WTI oil, which is, if you're wondering, it's Western. WTI stands for Western Texas Intermediate, which is a different type of crude oil. It's more expensive. I think it's finer and sweeter than your normal Brent. It's kind of premium oil, but as you can see, silver is outperforming WTI crude oil. What about natural gas? Silver outperforming natural gas. And obviously you're not going to buy and hold natural gas, but it is a commodity, and like every other commodity, it will be going up in value due to money printing. So it's good to compare silver, albeit be the SLV, but it is the price we pay for our spot silver, so it is a fair comparison. What about heating oil? Close, as you see, heating oil is also up to about over 20%, but as you can see, silver is still outperforming heating oil. But what would you rather have in your house, or protected, or wherever in storage, or heating oil, cans of heating oil, or ounces of silver? I know I'd rather have. So what else? Gas. I won't go through everything. Excuse the throat again. And there you can see silver's outperforming gasoline. Let's go to the indexes, as you'll see. Like, obviously, 99% of people that want to invest, they would rather have the money in the stock market. So let's get straight to it. The FTSE 100, Britain here. Silver just trashing the FTSE. That's the best 100 performing stocks in the markets. Silver year to date, it's just trashed the FTSE. The Dow Jones Industrial Average. There you go. Silver walking all over it, literally. Nikkei, Japanese exchange, I think, yeah. And silver again, all over it. S&P 500, silver, all over it. There might be a recurring theme here, silver all over it. The DAX, German markets, who are basically buying the whole of Europe, silver all over it. What else? The Asian markets, basically these indexes just mirror each other. As you can see, it speaks for itself. What's this? Yeah, so you can see silver, albeit the SLV, but it is what determines the spot price. Year to date, it's basically trashing the indexes. people that buying bonds, etc., etc. What about agriculture? Cattle, close, but silver still outperforming it. I'm actually using Financial Times. I do subscribe to them. I do pay for it, and like anything you pay for, you kind of get forced to actually using and reading the Financial Times. I know people like Max Kaiser has a go at the owners and stuff like that. But like anything, you take out it what you can, and I do find the Financial Times very beneficial. I pay like £5 a month, or was it a week? I can't remember. Maybe £5 a week or something to get the digital paper. You can get it on my iPhone. You can also get it on iPads. But I find it very beneficial to read up in the latest financial news, and I find them, to be fair to myself, I find it quite a good paper. But as I said, it's up to you what you do. I'm trying to stay one step ahead of the game, so you got to take advantage of anything you can really to keep educating yourself. And I find the Financial Times one avenue which has been very beneficial to me, so I'll continue to keep using it regardless of what your Max Kaisers and all them say. Even though I do like Max Kaiser, but as I say, I find very beneficial. Anyway, I'll continue to go with this comparison. Cacao or cocoa, what we call it. Silver outperforming year to date. Coffee, there's two different types of coffee, but as you can see, silver's outperforming, so there's no point in checking both. Feeder cattle, close, but silver's just edging ahead, as you can see. Yep. Frozen pork bellies, which is actually a commodity which people buy, and well, I don't know what's happened there, but anyway, silver's ahead. Lean hogs, interesting. So lean hogs is actually one commodity is ahead of silver. Uh, as you can see, silver's slowly catching. But then again, you've got to ask yourself, what would you rather have in storage? Lean hogs or a couple ounces of silver? Would you want hogs running about your house or your garden or in a vault? Or would you prefer silver? I know what I'd rather prefer. Orange juice. There you go. Silver walking over it. Soya beans. Sugar, number 11, whatever that is. Wheat. Is it a bushel of wheat? A bushel of wheat, sorry, that you buy in exchange. Bushels of wheat. And white sugar. And as you can see, albeit the SOV, albeit the spot price of silver is outperforming every commodity. Well, sorry, all agriculture and indexes. And let's get to. Well, one thing I want to say while we're here in this kind of cattle bit and agriculture, the whole silver manipulation nonsense that's been going on, and I'll go back to the feeder cattle or whatever. In fact, I'll go to lean hogs, which is close. I'll probably outperform the whole silver manipulation, which has been going on and on. It's been on the Silver Summit that Andrew Maguire, Eric's brought. It's just one distraction and one whole load of nonsense. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. It's not the reason I bought gold and silver. It's just as Mike Maloney says, white noise. Yeah, there might be manipulation, there might be, well, sorry, there might be people at JP Morgan got a huge short position, which try to keep the price down and all that. But it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Uh, the price of silver is what it is. That is the price of silver. That's the spot price. This Eric Sprott keeps banging on about saying there's, I don't know, there's 20 million or 20 billion contracts, 100 billion contracts traded above the actual physical that's actually in supply. And your point is that to say that there's not 20 billion lean hogs or frozen pork bellies traded above the actual physical supply? Don't freeze on me now, yeah. Do you think people are actually who are trading frozen pork bellies, these hedge funds and traders, are actually going to take delivery of lean hogs and feeder cattle and corn to the office? Of course not. So this whole silver thing, it's just nonsense. It's actually pathetic and childish. Yeah. Are these traders going to? I don't see people in the corn market or the frozen pork belly market or the oil market crying about manipulation and there's so much more uh, frozen pork bellies and lean hogs traded more than the physical value. I don't see all these channels about crying about pork belly manipulation and orange juice manipulation. So the whole silver manipulation thing is just a whole load of nonsense. It's not the reason I bought gold and silver. It's not the reason you should be buying gold and silver. So just in one ear, out the other. Just keep buying the physical, and I'm sure you'll be fine in future. And just this whole manipulation thing is just boring, to be honest. Anyway, let's get to probably silver's main rivals, the other metals, as you can see here. Year to date, so we'll go to copper. Silver walking all over it. What about palladium? Silver outperforming palladium. Platinum. Walking all over platinum. And its big brother, and probably best mate, gold. The GLD. Close, but as you can see, silver is outperforming gold. And as you look at the if you look at the trend line, if you can call it, you can see that whenever there's a move in gold, gold tends to move earlier, then silver follows for a bigger move. And if gold goes down, silver will eventually fall for a bigger move down. Gold starts to go, and I suppose that's why a lot of people like gold. It's just it's a kind of stable metal, if you like, with the silver can kind of take your emotions all the way up and crashing all the way down. But I kind of actually started buying silver in about here in about January, and that's when I done my research before, obviously. Then I actually started buying the physical in about January February time, and as soon as I started buying it, I was like, wow, this is easy. Like how much it's gone up. This is great. This is amazing. And some of my friends got on. Well, one of my friends got on about here in about April, and it was just going up and up and up. And we're like, well, this whole investing thing's dirt easy, very, very, very easy. Then bang, reality check. It was like, okay, what the hell? And in a way, I was kind of glad it had this big drop because, for one, if silver kept on going up and up and up, then I'd have less ounces than I do now. I'd hold a lot less ounces because I was able to obviously buy a lot more in these dips, especially here. Uh, and it made you kind of do a bit more research about the metal. And I'll bring it up silver. So, and it just made you realise about do a bit more research and take with a pinch of salt other things, and obviously add to your position. And if you look back in what is it, January, silver started to rise, and I think history will repeat. I think whereas now we're going to have another consolidation period. By the way, I'm just giving you uh, my 2 pence in the thing, and I think by the time January comes, we're going to see another kind of big move. So I bought some more. I bought some Britannias yesterday, and I'm going to start buying more Britannias for the British audience, because you don't have to declare capital gains tax on the 1 ounce. Well, basically, the British coins, same as the gold. Yeah, so I'm adding more Britannias to my collection, but I don't intend to pay any capital gains tax on my silver anyway, or my gold, even my maples and eagles. I don't intend, even though the Occupy the World, they think people that invest do the research, take the time, educate themselves, and invest their money should be, when you get the profits, should be, I should be giving you all my profits in tax. Hell no. Why should I? Why don't you use people think about investing, doing your research, educating yourselves, and uh, instead of trying to raise taxes? Because at the end of the day, capitalism is a good thing. The word capitalism, or capitalist, whatever, sounds kind of evil and very corporate, but it's not. It's basically a free market to makes people free to make money. Basically, if you invest and make money, why should you have half your profits taken off you by to to give people through capital gains the government taxes? And what's the government going to do with the tax money? It's not helping these people that are out occupying uh, the world. I should put it at the minute, because in the day you're in the streets sleeping in tents, wanting more tax, and most of the taxes goes to defence, to uh, to investing in arms, to bomb countries and stuff. So I've been doing my research, and I've been looking at I've been reading some good authors' books. I can't remember the names, like of Adam Smith, and I can't remember. But to have the better functioning society should have no taxes. That way, people have more money left at the end of the month or when they get paid to actually spend in the economy, and then people have more money to save as well without tax, and that means the banks will have real capital instead of printed capital in their balance sheets, and then there'll be no inflation. Uh, but anyway, that's another story. Here you can see silver basically outperforming everything in the commodities indexes. Uh, I'll keep buying, and even though all these are going to go up in price with inflation, all these, oh sorry, apart from the indexes, they'll be going down. Energy, metals, agriculture, silver, I think, will be the best investment you can make, and I'm gonna keep buying more. Thanks.